Hey guys, Cinema Sickness here, headed back out to Walmart. I know, as if I haven't spent enough money this week already. About to head out, do a little bit more cinema hunting, and spend some more money. But the reason why I'm headed back out to Walmart is for two reasons. One, because of you guys, and also because of my wife. And the reason for that being is because, as you guys know, last time I was out at Walmart, I was looking through the $5 dump bin and came across some $5 seasons. And there were some shows that some of you guys said were actually good. I should have picked up. Things like, I think, Reaper and Dirty Sexy Money, stuff like that. Shows that apparently I should have grabbed according to you guys. Also, I should have grabbed these according to my wife. I started telling my wife about some of the seasons they had there, and she's like, those are great seasons. I've seen them, buy them. So basically, I'm headed back out here because the wife told me to, and because you guys told me to. Also, I believe it was the show Samantha Who. My wife wants me to pick up those for her. I have no interest in that show whatsoever. But the wife wants those for herself, so she said if I still see them out here to grab them for her. So I'm coming out here to grab some season sets. Also, there was that display of $10 and $15 titles. And as far as Dexter's concerned, they had 3 seasons of Dexter that I still need to pick up. And the wife likes that show as well. And as I've mentioned before, if there's a movie or a TV season or something like that that the wife also wants to see, she'll usually split the cost of it with me. So she said, pick up the seasons of Dexter. I'll split them with you. So I'm going to pick up those as well. They have them. So coming about to back... Sorry, I can't talk, guys. It's kind of cold in my car right now. I'm sort of freezing here. But I'm headed back out to Walmart right now to pick up some more season sets. So let's go see what they have. Hopefully they still have everything I want to grab. By now, they could have gotten rid of some of them. Who knows? But let's check them out. All right, guys, here we are back at Walmart. Like I said, pretty much just headed in there to look for some of the season sets I passed up on last week. So let's go in and see what they got. Well, guys, here we are, and now comes the absolute hard part, and that is digging through all of this junk here to see if I can find some of those season sets I passed up on last week. If they're still in here, they are definitely buried. It looks like they put more out, so that's going to be even more fun. So I guess I got my digging ahead of me. Maybe I'll go grab a card to start throwing some of this stuff in there. We'll see. But looks like I have my work cut out for me, and that kind of sucks. But I don't know, guys. We'll see what we can find. Alright, guys, just got done digging through the dump bin down there, so now we're over here at the warm up with Hot TV Deals display, and here we go, Dexter. I already had the first season, I have the second season, but I need the third, fourth, and fifth, so I'm picking all those up. As you can see, they're $15 a piece. Like I said, the wife is going to split the cost with me, so they're only going to cost me $7.50 a piece. Not a bad deal. Definitely picking all 3 of those up. Alright, guys, we are good. I found everything I was looking for, with the exception of those Samantha Who DVDs. So my wife's not going to be too happy about that, but did get everything else. In fact, I ended up looking around the store, and they're putting some new stuff out, and I actually came across a few new goodies I wanted to pick up as well. So yes, I'm spending even more money than I initially planned on. Big surprise there. So that's it, guys. Let's go home and take a look at what I got. Alright, guys, back from Walmart, and I want to start this off by first apologizing. The reason why I didn't shoot very much in Walmart is because I kind of knew what I wanted. I went right in, looked right through the dump bin, ended up spending like 20-30 minutes digging through that because of the horrible, I don't understand. Walmart, why? Why, Walmart? Why must you fill those dump bins up so high that there's literally a mound of it, and if I pull one title out, they're all going to fall down. Nobody can look through them like that. Stop it. So, yeah, so I spent like a half hour looking through there because I had to like dig through it and put stuff in a cart and then put it all back because it was a huge mess. Had I touched anything on that dump bin, everything would have fell off. So obviously I wasn't going to record that. I was actually really busy moving everything and looking through there. And then after I was done that, went right over to the other TV display, the $15 and $10 TV title display, and looked through there for the seasons of Dexter. And that was really about it. Now, I did look around a little bit, and unfortunately there were 2 problems going on, although kind of the same problem. And that's that they were restocking. So not only was there really not too much to show you because they were putting stuff out. In fact, I'd say 75% of everything they were putting out was still in boxes on the floor. There were also about 10 employees putting all this stuff away. So I've been yelled at before in this Walmart to not record. They don't like it when you record in there. When they catch you doing it, they do tell you to stop. So obviously with 10 employees walking around the electronics area, I would have been stopped. So unfortunately, that's why I didn't really film anything else. Just kind of show myself, here's a dump bin, here's the TV displays. That's all I'm getting. But I did actually pick up a few other titles. And when I was looking around, what I really noticed was different was a new Valentine's Day display, which wasn't really all that spectacular, and it still was only about like 25% full. And they also have what looks to be a Sci-Fi display. Now that I'm intrigued about because I actually picked up 3 titles off the display. And again, that display was also only about 25% full, meaning they have this end cap of Sci-Fi titles. It's only 25% full. I end up buying 3 titles off there. You know, what are the other titles going to be? If I already bought 3 titles and it's only 25% full, once the whole thing's full, the other 75%, what's going to be in there? So I'm pretty excited to see what titles they put out. And I'll probably go back next week to really just to look at that Sci-Fi, new Sci-Fi section just to see what's in there. Hopefully there's some good deals. So, yeah, some new stuff going on, but like I said, they were restocking. There's a lot of people around. It wasn't going to happen. So, unfortunately, not a very good hunting video today, but it is what it is. But I do have a lot here to show you. I picked up a lot of stuff. But before we get down to what I picked up from Walmart, I actually have 3 titles here I want to show you guys, because I did pick these up the other night, and I'm not going to do, it's a little collection update video for 3 titles. So I'm just going to throw these in here really quick, just to get these out of the way and show them off very quickly. So let's get down to it. And the first title here I'm going to show you, both of these I got, first 2 titles that I got from Ollie's Bargain Outlet. And the first one I paid only $2.99 for, and that was WWE Legends of Wrestling, Jerry the King Lawler, and Junkyard Dog. Very cool. Again, $3 for this, great deal. And as far as wrestling is concerned, as I mentioned before, I'm not a big wrestling fan, especially like modern wrestling. Since like the mid-90s on, I could care less about wrestling. And even this older wrestling, late 80s, early 90s wrestling, I'm not some diehard fan of. I'm not like a big fan, but it's very nostalgic for me, as my father and I used to watch this all the time. I remember sitting on the couch with my father, eating lunch, watching wrestling. Very, very, very nostalgic for me. So that's why I pick up some of the older wrestling DVDs and VHS tapes and whatnot when I find them, just because they are very nostalgic for me. I do enjoy watching of it. It gives me that great nostalgic feeling when I'm checking them out. So late 80s, early 90s wrestling, I do tend to enjoy, again, just for the nostalgic reasons, but otherwise, not some big fan. But for $3, definitely want to pick this up. I remember watching both these guys wrestle all the time, so very cool. And then for $3.99, $4, I picked up Redneck Comedy Roundup 1 and 2, Double Wide 2 feature set. So a little double feature set here of the Redneck Comedy Roundup 1 and 2. As I mentioned before, I'm not a big fan of Jeff Foxworthy or Bill Engvall. I mean, they're okay, I guess. Maybe a chuckle here and there from them, but really, Ron White. I love Ron White. I'm a big fan of his stand-up, so that's really the only reason why I grabbed this. Had his name not been on it, probably wouldn't have picked this up. So that's it. Ron White's on it. I figure, what the hell, I'm going to grab it. I'll definitely enjoy his stand-up. I know that. And as far as the other guys, who knows? Maybe I'll get some good laughs out of this from the other guys, but we'll have to wait and see. So for $4, I figured I'd pick it up just for Ron White alone. And then I almost want to say the last title, the last non-Walmart title I picked up. This I grabbed from Target. Now, I definitely wanted to show this off because it's a pretty good deal, and I want you guys to get out there right away and try to find this if you want it. And that is An Elf's Story. The Elf on the Shelf presents An Elf's Story. So yes, this is basically the story of the Elf on the Shelf. But what's cool about this is, first off, it's the DVD 3D Blu-ray combo pack. Yeah, this is a 3D Blu-ray. Can you believe that? I cannot. Very interesting. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say about that. The fact that they put what is this, like 24 minutes, something like that, I think. It's really short. It's only like a half hour long. I do not see a time. So yeah, they put a 30 minutes Elf on the Shelf story in 3D. That's very interesting. I can't believe they did that. But still, the other cool thing about this is not only is it the DVD Blu-ray 3D combo pack, but it's only $4.48 right now at Target. Perhaps even cheaper by the time you see this video if they've discounted Christmas even more. Now, Target usually, places like Target and Walmart and stuff, they don't usually discount electronics. They won't discount CDs or DVDs or Blu-rays or anything like that. But for whatever reason, all the Elf on the Shelf merchandise got discounted, including this Blu-ray set. So I picked it up for only $4.48. That's a great deal, especially for a 3D Blu-ray. Now, is this going to be any good? I don't know. I've heard some mixed things. I've heard some people say it was all right. Some people said not so much. So I don't know. But I figure for $4.48, basically $4.50, why not pick this up? Check it out. I am a sucker for Christmas specials, so maybe it'll be good. And if it's not, I can probably sell it on Amazon and make my money back. So I don't know. But definitely want to pick it up. Again, $4.48 for this. That's pretty much a steal, especially for a 3D Blu-ray. So definitely wanted to grab this one. And hopefully it's good. I'll actually probably watch it tonight even and review it in my next weekly watch video. So I had to grab it. And I do want to say one more thing. If you have trouble finding this, because apparently a lot of people are having a lot of hard times finding this in their Target, ask somebody, because apparently most Targets have put their Elf on the Shelf merchandise away. It's all packed up in the back. I don't know if they're sending it back or not. I'm not sure what's going on, but apparently a lot of people have been not finding this in their store, but asking employees to go look in the back, and they've been finding the copies of it in the back. So apparently most stores probably have a copy of this line around somewhere that they can get you. So if you don't see it in the store, go ask for it, and they might have it. So very cool. All right, so now finally on to the Walmart stuff. And the first, let's see, yes, the first 3 titles I'm going to show you here, these all came off that Sci-Fi display. Like I said, the Sci-Fi display that I'm really interested in seeing what else. I mean, I'm intrigued. I can't wait to see what else they put out on this display, since I already picked up 3 titles. So the first one I grabbed here for $5, and the display was like $5, $7.50, $10. It was a bunch of different prices. And the first one I picked up here for $5. This is Star Hunter: The Complete Series, and I almost dropped it. So I don't really know much about this. This is a blind buy. I've come across this set before, but I've never bothered to really check it out or pick it up. But for $5, I was intrigued. A complete series for $5. I looked into it. It gets okay reviews. Seems like a bunch of people who are really into sci-fi seem to enjoy it. But like I said, it gets okay reviews. The reviews aren't glowing, but they're all right. So definitely want to check this out. If you're for $5, the complete series, why not pick it up? See if it's any good. If it's not, no big deal. It's only $5. But I do look forward to checking it out. I do tend to enjoy sci-fi series, so why not grab it? Then for another $5, picked up Mimic 2, which is very cool. I haven't seen Mimic 1 yet, although I do own it. So all I need to do now is get Mimic 3, and then I have the entire trilogy, and then I can finally sit down and actually watch them. I do plan on watching them all back to back. So there you go. Still need to get Mimic 3. Definitely looking forward to finding that so I can sit down and finally watch these movies. I've heard really good things. So $5 for this. Good deal. And the last title I picked up off the Sci-Fi display, I'm calling it the Sci-Fi display, I don't even know if it really is, we'll see when they fill it, is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Now, this is a movie I actually saw in theaters back when it came out in, what was it, like 2000 and something? I don't even see a date on here. I don't know, was it like mid-2000s I think this came out? I actually saw it in the theaters, and I don't really remember much about it. I just kind of forgot the movie. Now, is that to say I didn't like it? I can't really say. But for whatever reason, I sort of watched it and just went right into my brain and then right out. I just forgot all about this movie. I really don't remember much about this at all. So it's always been a movie I've wanted to revisit, to check it again, to see, did I not like it? Did I like it? Why have I completely forgotten about this movie, even though I have seen it? I saw it in the theaters. So I definitely want to rebuy it, check it, or I should say buy it and rewatch it, and see if I like it or not. I don't really know. So definitely had to grab this. I know people who are a big fan of the book apparently didn't really care much for the movie, or at least that's what my friends who were big fans of the book said. But still, I look forward to rechecking it out and seeing if it's any good. Okay, so now everything I grabbed out of the dump bin. First title here was actually not a season, but I came across this and it looked interesting, so I had to pick it up, and that is The Awakening. This is definitely a blind buy, a movie I've really not even heard of, but I looked up reviews. It gets decent reviews, and from what I read from the reviews, it sounds really interesting, and the synopsis sounds really cool. So reviews and synopsis made it sound pretty awesome, and I definitely look forward to checking this out. Just sounds like a really fun, kind of creepy, like sort of like gothic horror movie, and that sounds awesome to me. So I had to grab that, $5. Great deal. And now into the seasons. And the first one I grabbed here, this is a season I definitely did not see last week. And I really wish I would have, because, man, well, I guess I wouldn't have dived into it yet, because I'm still doing the Merry Movie Marathon. But I really want to dive into this. Out of all the seasons I picked up, this is the one I'm looking forward to watching the most, because it seems to be the most cheesiest. And you guys know I love cheesy stuff. Movies, TV shows, whatever. The cheesier, the better. I love them. Maybe I'll start off by reading the synopsis to you. After 16 years of marriage, Jim feels disconnected from his workaholic wife, Stephanie, and 2 teenage children. To encourage bonding time, the family joins Stephanie on her business trip to South America. When their plane crashes into the Amazon River, they barely enjoy a moment to celebrate their survival before returning to the grind of everyday life. But they soon realize that their lives have forever been changed. Each member of the family starts to show signs of new, unique, distinct superpowers, where their newfound abilities finally bring them together or push them further apart. And that is No Ordinary Family, the complete first season. How ridiculous does that sound? This got greenlit? I can't believe that. Some of the stuff out there that sounds great that doesn't get greenlit, just I don't get. And then like shows like this get at least 1 season. I think this only lasted 1 season, which I guess I can understand why, but it sounds ridiculous. And I mean, I was reading this in the store to myself, and I started like laughing to myself. People probably thought I was crazy. It just sounds insane, but I think it sounds great in just a fun cheeseball kind of way. So I had to pick this one up. For $5, this was a no-brainer. I definitely got to check this one out. I can't wait to watch this. And look, it's The Thing. So very cool. Definitely wanted to pick this one up. And out of everything I picked up today, this is the one I'm looking forward to watching the most. It just sounds ridiculously awesome. Then I grabbed Season 1 and Season 2 of Dirty Sexy Money, both for $5 a piece. And this here is the complete series, which is awesome. I'd say $10 for the complete series of Dirty Sexy Money. That's a steal. And I've never seen a single episode of this. I really don't know anything about it. I don't even know what it's about. I have no idea. But you guys said it was good. My wife said it was good. So what the hell? I picked it up. I definitely look forward to checking it out. And it's certainly cool that I completed the series already. So I don't know, guys. Like I said, I haven't seen this movie, don't know anything about it, but apparently you guys think it's good, so that's good enough for me. And the last season I picked up out of the dump bin, another season that you guys apparently say, or series that you guys apparently say is good, that is Reaper, Season 2. Unfortunately, Season 1 was not in the dump bin. I would like to get Season 1. I think there's only been, how many seasons of the show were there? Was there only 2, or at least only 2 has been released, if I'm not mistaken? I could be, I don't know. But you guys say this is good. Again, my wife also says this is good, so had to grab it. And hopefully it is as good as you guys say. If it's not, I blame you. So $5 for this. Seemed interesting. Had to pick it up. And then the last 3 titles I grabbed, got all these out of or off the TV display. The one had all the $10 and $15 seasons. And that is a complete 3rd, 4th, and 5th seasons of Dexter, meaning that I have all but the last season of the show now. And I believe I just need, Season 8. That's the last season, right? That's all I need to get, and then I have the entire series, and I have not seen a single episode of this. In fact, yeah, I'm looking over at my seasons now. They're all still sealed. I've not opened any of these. I've not watched any of them. I've never seen a single episode of Dexter, but all my friends love this show. I know you guys love this show. My wife likes this show. Everybody seems to like this show. I've just not gotten into it yet. I want to get into it because I hear it's fantastic, and from what I've heard, it sounds really, really good, but I haven't got around to watching it yet. And I'll probably wait till I get the last season to sit down and start watching this, because I would like to watch this the whole series back to back. That's kind of the plan. So once I pick up Season 8, I'll probably finally sit down, start checking this out. But I've heard it was really good, and I definitely look forward to watching it. Like I always say, guys, I don't really watch much TV. I usually wait for things to come out to DVD or Blu-ray, and then I watch them. So that's how this went. I never watched it when it was on TV, but now that I'm really close to having the complete series, as soon as I pick up Season 8, I'll be checking it out. So very cool. And also, like I mentioned, I only paid $7.50 a piece for each of these because they were $15 a piece. But as I mentioned many times before, when it comes to the wife and I, we don't put all our money together. A lot of husband and wives put all their money into like one account. We don't do that. We have a joint account, but we put money in there for like bills and stuff like that. We split all the bills and all the house stuff. We split all that, and then if we need anything else, we split that as well. We just split everything. It seems to make more sense. My money's my money. Her money's her money. We just put what money we need to pay for things. That way, I can buy all the movies I want. She can buy all the clothes she wants, and I don't really care, and she doesn't care what I do. It's our money. Who cares? So, when it comes to seasons and movies and stuff that we both want to see, we usually split the cost. And she said she would split these with me, so I only paid $7.50 a piece. That's a great deal. So very cool. All right. So anyway, guys, that's it for today. Got a lot of great stuff. Spent a lot more money. I need to take a break. I might do that actually. Maybe that's my New Year's resolution. Take a little bit of a break. Actually, my New Year's resolution should just be to tone my hunting down. Hunting's great. I love it, but I gotta cut back a little bit on my spending and everything. I'm gonna run out of room if I don't, and I'm gonna run out of money if I don't. So gotta take it a little bit easy. So I spent a lot of money this week, but I think I'll take a break. I'll take few days off, maybe a week off or something like that. Give you some other videos, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So anyway, guys, that is it. Again, I do apologize for not shooting much while I was in Walmart, but like I said, there was a lot of people around, a lot of employees around. I would have been stopped immediately anyway, so didn't really matter. But anyway, guys, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Like I always say, if you like this video, please give me a like. If you're not already subbed, please do. And if you're not already over at cinemasickness.com, click on the shop tab, purchase yourself a Cinema Sickness sticker or a Cinema Sickness button. I really appreciate it. So that's it, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.